XRP Army Messaging Brigade, call for community unity. Hey now, I got a good bit of info I want to try to go over with everyone, so I'm going to go through it kind of quick, if I can. See, kind of like Kevin Cage, one take, real fast. Love that guy. Okay, so RippleNet, I just want you to look at this picture. Okay, RippleNet, when they designed it, when David designed it, and Jeb and all the other guys, right? See the little dots, and then see every one of the little dots have got little lines connecting it with all the other nodes and validators and customers and whatever. Okay, you got it? All connected. Okay, does this picture look like what Ripple and David Schwartz had in mind? All sick looking little circles, none of them connected, none of them cooperating. Is that really what you think RippleNet is all about? Or does it look a little more like this? Is this kind of a little bit more what they had in mind? You know, cooperating, connecting, cooperating, everybody kind of working together for the betterment of the whole, you know, that kind of thing. Teamwork. Maybe a side-by-side will help. What do you think Ripple had in mind, David and Chris and all them guys? You choose. Then we get to our community, you know, our XRP Army community. We kind of, I mean, you know, we got a lot of connecting and cooperating going on, or we kind of look like this. Now here's a little idea that I've got, all right, in this beautiful graphic. I mean, do you think I got a future in being a graphic artist? Probably about as much, Jeremy, as me having a future as a sound engineer. Right here. Okay, so I'm not going to describe this. If you want to look at it and look at each little part that I put together here, and you feel like that if our influencers connected and cooperated together, that would strengthen the reach of our community, then share this video with them. And you can stop this video right now and look at it, right? Because I'm not going to take the time to explain it. It's going to take too long, right? But you can understand the visual. It's not rocket Scientology. Doesn't take a degree in rocket Scientology to understand it. Okay. Okay. Part 2 of this video. For y'all that don't speak French, that means 2. All right. So this is about applying the law of synergy, the most important factor in nature. So in this video, I just wanted to talk about an unsung hero, just a little bit. We all know John E. Deaton is the leader and a hero, and everybody knows about him, and they should. What a great human being, right? And he's doing everything that he's doing, giving his time, giving his effort, everything pro bono. I mean, there's not too many people like that, right? We need more of them. Chris is like that, right? Cut from the same cloth, an unsung hero. Part of my job is to help you guys get to know about him a little bit more, because what he's done for the entire community in the last couple of weeks is astounding. And more to come, right? I don't exactly remember how we met. We connected and cooperated, and now we're collaborating, right? I told him I've been working to bring the community together for years. He thought it was a good thing that would happen, so he decided to help. And he told me to start the Messaging Brigade. Okay, I'm listening. I did it. In the last couple of weeks, and he's got a full-time job, a lofty, position with a very, an important company. He's a busy dude, right? But in the last few weeks, he's been able to manage coming out of nowhere. The llama, big hitter. Coming out of nowhere. Nobody knows who he is. 71 followers. John Deaton was his 71st follower. A nobody. This is the way he describes himself. Trust me, he ain't no nobody. All right, so anyway, last few weeks he has set up live streams with John E. Deaton, with Jeremy Hogan, and just set up an interview for John E. Deaton yesterday with Representative Warren Davidson. Now, who does that benefit? Every single person who knows and is involved with Ripple. Wait till you see what he's got coming up next week, what this guy's doing. I mean, he's on fire. All right. And what has he asked for in return? Nothing, honey. See, Chris is not a selfish moron only in this for what he can get for himself. He understands that the more people that we can get to hear John Deaton talk, then the likelihood that the XRP will go up is a great strategy. And so that's what we're working on. We got other people in the XRP Army Messaging Brigade Committee. Y'all will hear more about them coming up, and we'll be inviting other people to help us, right? Many hands make light work. We need as much help as we can get, right? So Chris encouraged me to begin to ask people to retweet and tag too. Well, it takes approximately less than 1 minute to retweet and tag too. So anyone who is interested in being a part of and helping, right, John Deaton and helping Chris and helping Ripple get better known throughout the world. See, we've been doing a great job of having news videos, and we're all educated. You know, we're the smartest community in all of crypto. We're the most educated about blockchain in all of crypto. Well, what does that do with expanding our reach? Nothing, honey. So if we want to expand our reach, we need to have a strategy to do that. And doesn't really sound like much. Remember, RippleNet is connected, right? You can't, it's not one node. Oh, look at me, right? No, it's teamwork. It all works together. RippleNet. Who wants to move forward blind like a dummy or in a coordinated, predictable fashion? Which sounds better to you? All right, so I'm going to throw out a few numbers at you, and look, the bottom line, if it's, I don't think it's all that complicated. I mean, I can understand it. I'm making the video. I mean, if I can understand it, trust me, anybody watching this video can understand it 1,000%. All right, so applying the law of synergy leads to exponential growth. Okay, so would we rather grow slow or not at all, or exponentially? All right, well, growing exponentially, only one way. Together is the only way. Okay, and you know, Chris is Mr. Nobody, right? Had 71 followers. So you may be asking yourself, well, what can I do? What can I, who am I? All right, well, here's an example. Join the Messaging Brigade. We send out a message to tweet in the email every day, Monday through Friday, and we take the weekends off. The work is exhausting, all right? So we're giving everybody the weekend off. We also tweet out the tweet of the day and ask others to retweet and tag too. That's it. Retweet and tag too. That's what we're asking everyone in the community to do. Okay, so here's an example of what we would create, right? If I retweeted and tagged too, okay? And let's say that each has 200 followers. Well, if they repeated the process, right? The two you tag, they tag two, right? So everybody's got 200 followers. Well, you just increased your influence, your reach, right? That's what we're trying to accomplish here. We want our community to expand their reach, right? So we can influence more people, right? So if you do this, you just increased your reach from 200 to 600, and that's your 200 and their 400. Okay, got it? So one thing that needs to be there for exponential growth is a duplicatable action, right? So we duplicate that, and no individual is doing anything more than anyone else. Just one retweet and tag two once a day, 5 days a week, right? Now we have what we want to duplicate. Okay, now that we have what we want to duplicate, we duplicate it, right? So 3 turns into 6 if they all do the same thing. That turns into 9. That turns into 18. That turns into 27. That turns into 91. You add them all up together, it's 154 total, and each one is got 200 followers, right? Okay, is everybody with me? And again, if it's confusing, stop the video and just look at it, right? I mean, this is not, quantum physics. It's just duplicating numbers. Okay, so our reach increases together when we add them all up, right? It's 154 people times 200 followers each. Well, that's 154 times 200, and that's 30,800 people that we have just connected, right, in a communication stream, thread, net, whatever you want to call it, right? Right? All right, so our reach, right, increases together, right? So if a person wants to influence 30,800 people, you want to do it alone? Okay, good luck with that, cowboy. You want to do it alone, or you think it's quicker and more efficient and easier if you get a bunch of people working together? Many hands make light work. No any one individual is doing any more work than 30 seconds to hit the retweet button, right, and then tag 2 people. I mean, it takes 30 seconds or less. Does everyone in the community who cares and would like to make an influence, right? We're better together. I mean, every single person who's tweeting anything at all hopes that thing has meaning. But guess what? If you're individually tweeting and you've got 200 followers, do you have any idea who's seeing that? 200 followers. You can send out 200 tweets a day, and your reach is minimal. But not if you're doing it with a group of people, right? That are just doing one simple action together. They're just duplicating it. Okay, so all we need to do to reach exponentially is work together and understand that we are stronger together, and then work together. We got some exciting things coming up in the XRP Army community news channel and website and messaging brigade coming up. We have one purpose: to bring our community closer together, to influence more people. We got more good stuff coming up that we're working on to help John get interviewed by more people. And I will say this too, okay? I had the opportunity to speak with Crypto Carpenter XRP yesterday. I think I got that right. If I didn't, shoot me. But anyway, it was wonderful to talk to him, okay? And getting to know him a little bit, I mean, and getting to know Chris, and getting to know Liz, and getting to know Moises, and getting to know Perry, and getting to know Tim, and getting to know Patty. I mean, if you're not reaching out and getting to know some of these people, we're stronger together, because when we know each other, we're more willing to do for each other, right? And if you're just sitting in your own little cocoon all by your little lonesome, you're missing out. I found out about, some of the things that Crypto Carpenter Crypto believes in. What a great human being. And there's so many of us. And the more we get to know each other, the stronger we are together. Right? And then when XRP booms and we're the new 1%, what are we going to do together to influence the world and make it a better place? I got news for you. None of us are getting out of this alive. I don't give 2 rats' ass about how much stuff you collect, right? And if you're being a selfish jerk right now, it ain't going to end well for you. Greed never wins. Some of y'all need to hear that. All right. If nobody told you today, right, that they loved you, I love all of you. But we got to get our priorities straight. And one of the things about straight priorities is together. So let's work together to have more community unity and increase our reach and influence. All right? Okay. Love all of y'all. Good day.